Welcome back to my channel. Today we would be discussing an important topic which can happen and which can be useful to anyone. We would be discussing how to report a fraud on Revolut. In the event that someone takes your money, this is how you report on Revolut. So you go here on the side and you press on security and you can press report fraud. So I want to report an attempted scam, my phone was lost or stolen, or if you send money to a fraudster, so we can do it there. Now Revolut will tell you it will take up to 5 minutes and to answer truthfully, and you continue with the fraud report. And here you can ultimately report the transaction which you have, which was fraudulent, and they will ask you more questions. Now you can also, as we stated here, an attempted scam, you can put the details here. They'll ask you for the details, where you given bank account details and where you given account holder name, and they will tell you and to write. They will ask you what has happened, and it's best to obviously answer in the most truthful manner. Now, apart from this, it's important that, of course, you report to the police station. Now, it's important that you always remember that Revolut will never be phoning. So sometimes scammers are employing the tactic that they state, listen, we are from Revolut, do you need help with the transaction? And all that nonsense. Now, how long does Revolut take to settle the process and to settle this dispute? So as we're seeing here, 85% of the disputes are resolved within 5 weeks according to the Revolut website, while more complex cases take up to 12 weeks. What they do is they initiate an initial assessment. So after you deploy the information, they will ask you for more information possibly, and also if it's successful, if the dispute is successful, you'll get the refund immediately. Then if it's not successful, they'll do a merchant review. The merchant reviews that they contact Visa or MasterCard directly, and this can take much longer. Of course, Visa can take up to 30 days and MasterCard can take up to 45 days. A second assessment is then conducted after the evidence which is ultimately received, and before arbitration they can also do another case to the merchant for a second time. So they have another 20 days to respond, after which Revolut will make a final decision. Here they state that if it's unresolved and the merchant declines to keep the dispute, it will be taken further up, which may take approximately 40 additional days. So it's quite a long process. Most cases are solved in an immediate manner and you'll highly likely get the money back, but in other cases it can get more complex, and there may be cases whereby the issue is ultimately not solved and you would need to take it to the arbiter or else try to solve it in some other manner.